let's make it official. Cleo.
What?
That's who you are now.
We're
your
calling
official
you
nickname.
Cleo.
You do you.
All right, cool. So
I
we
don't
are.
think he's gonna give a fuck.
We are back and in the correct position. So, yeah. I'm Dungeon Master Rick.
Amazing.
This is obviously chaotic Academia Pandaros, as one would expect.
Obviously.
Yeah. So we're here to play some Strixhaven, and I will. I don't think Amanda. I don't think we've had you start yet. So,
What?
you want to introduce yourself, please?
Me? Oh. Hey. I'm Amanda. I'm from Desired Effect Dice.
Just
I remember what I do for a living. This is fine. Hey, I'm on top of everything all the time. Check
Me
it out.
too.
Desired Effect Dice on Instagram. That's all.
Awesome. Plush?
I think you're muted.
You're muted.
Perfect. That's the way you want me. I'm much easier to deal with when I'm muted. Hello, my name is Plush Racing. I build miniature terrain, kind of like this, on my stream on Friday nights on Twitch. I'm also under Flocking Insane Plush Viking on Instagram. My goal at the moment is to be as many D&D related and other tabletop streams as possible. So here's hoping. And I'm going to cause most of the shit. And I'm not sorry for it.
Fair. All right, Kayla.
I'm Kayla. I am one half of the Potions and Potpourri podcast, where we talk about D&D and TTRPGs in like a casual setting, and give some tips and advice and share stories. You can
Call
find us
people
for
out.
your shows, and also on Instagram under Potions and Potpourri.
Awesome. Yeah, and you guys like to call me out now, so
Yes,
that's a thing.
We've officially started a Please Do It battle with Rick.
Yeah. All right. Aaron, you want to round us out?
Hey. Yep. I'm Aaron. I'm the director over at Even Footing Games, business director. And we write TTRPGs. But mostly right now we have Babies and Broadswords available at Amazon and Drive-Thru RPG, and you can order it through Barnes & Noble or any local bookstore.
Ooh, you can get it at Barnes & Noble too now. That's awesome.
Yeah, you have to order it through them.
Cool.
Still.
Unless you
That's
happen to live in... There are several stores that do actually carry physical copies, but one's in Pennsylvania and one is in Ohio. And I don't know what I know. I don't know the particular branches off the top of my head, but we do have people who have actually stocked us. So
Can we request that our local stores do it?
you absolutely can.
Awesome. My aunt works at Barnes & Noble, so
Oh.
Nice.
Yes, they can order us from Ingram Spark, which is how all the bookstores get their books.
awesome.
Fancy. Yeah, so, pull those Barnes & Noble's connections and, get this everywhere. All right. So, who's got a recap from last time?
That would be you.
Is it me though?
Okay, it's me. Hang on. So I keep having some weird mic action. I hope I'm not going in and out.
Fun to me.
Yeah, you sound fine.
Okay. So back at the library, not being in part of a heist to get a talking doll, my character Nick was told something about.
This is
I
so
didn't take good notes last time.
shame.
She had to go very suddenly to the faculty lounge where everybody was getting beat up on by plants.
That's
And
true.
then Bazik and I kind of came in at the last minute and just were like, oh, we were here the whole time helping you, obviously, and
I
helped
think it
fight
was
a-
mostly Eris getting beat up and Planexi doing the beating.
That is absolutely what happened. Yeah. Eris got
but-
the shit kicked out of her.
Yeah, and then Kina showed up after we fought this doll and kind of said that she knew about the black oily unguent that I had been researching at the library.
And you
And
left
that's
out
where
the
we
best
ended.
part of the doll being dramatically enlarged by the
Oh
unguent,
yes. And it
bursting out of the
cursed.
teacher's lounge.
It cursed also.
It does
Um,
do that, yeah.
That was
I
the
don't know.
whole selling point.
Yeah. I may have written a bad guy very similar to that in Babies and Broadswords.
Amazing.
Oh, fantastic. All right. So that is pretty much everything that we did. I don't think you really missed anything, honestly, other than the giant doll. So for
There
not
was a
taking
lot
good notes.
of, yeah. Well, that's because it was a kind of a fighting
Yeah,
episode. So
it was that. So it will have been 2 weeks since, just like in real life, it's been 2 weeks since our last episode. It will have been 2 weeks since you guys had your showdown at the teacher's lounge with this cursing doll. And
did Kina tell us?
so in the meantime, you guys would know that there was another incident where the drama department had
Dun, dun.
one of their props. It was like a cutout of an owlbear animated and started attacking students.
A cutout of an owlbear. Awesome.
Mhm. Yeah, and whenever it animated, it turned into just like a regular owlbear, but clearly something is going on. Someone is tampering with one of the unguents and has a pretty good idea. They pulled them all, put them in the teacher's lounge just to be safe, to be able to narrow down which one it might be. And they have a pretty good idea. And so your guys' mission today is going to be to go into the detention swamp in order to clear the place where they normally would gather it. So you guys are all given a
Hey,
bottle
I'm
of
first
holy
year
water.
over here. I'm gonna go to the swamp and beat shit up for you.
Well, there's some Strix in there. That'd be cool to see again.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys track down this guy, and I'm gonna give him the name of the schmuck I paid, and I'll go kill shit for you.
Fantastic.
'Cause that's my main quest.
Oh, I'm well aware.
Yeah.
So, there's not really like a timeline on that, especially because you guys do have a test that you previously
Oh,
studied
shit.
for and have not taken yet. So
Oh,
that's
yeah.
where
Not
we're going to
studied for.
start. We are going to start with our test.
Did not study.
Yeah, you had the option, did not do it. So
I went to work.
on your day off.
Yeah, well,
Like for no reason.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
pretty
you still got
unfair to
paid.
play Dixie, though.
sort of.
keeps me busy.
Yeah.
Query, in the last 2 weeks, have I been able to get any of my beating up youth events?
You mean the pancration?
Yeah, I
Club?
really want to join this MMA club and just amuse myself during the time I should be doing other things.
Yeah, I would definitely say there've been some meetings. It's mostly been kind of talking so far. There's not been a whole lot of action.
Oh God,
But-
that would have sucked.
Yeah,
Okay,
as you do.
can I beat up the instructor? Is that something I could do?
Well, it's
while
not a
I'm
class; it's a
killing-
club, so it's all students.
Oh, great. Okay, so I'm in charge of it now.
something. You're something. That's for sure.
I'm good. Hey, who the hell's gonna tell me I'm not, eh?
Yeah, that's fair.
To being a man, you gotta beat the man.
There was a student, the one who you guys had met during the heist, or well, prior to the heist, the quest giver for that, who was in the club and very, very quickly dropped out of school.
That's what you did?
You think?
Did you say you dropped out of school?
Mm-hmm.
What the hell?
Plush,
That happen
or not
often?
Plush. Play-Nexi did a lot of intimidating during that.
I punched him in the face.
Yeah.
Well, he
I
was
threatened to
sketchy.
kill him.
We did all that work for him and then he just dropped out of school?
He was, I mean, obviously trying to get people into trouble.
Oh, that's
Obviously.
so awesome.
The bad element,
I'm-
you know.
I'm so happy.
I
So proud of
probably
yourself
called
right
his mom.
You probably did.
now. Oh,
I remember
man.
punching him and threatening to kill him if he was fucking with us.
He wasn't. He was very serious.
Yeah, well, whatever works.
You know,
That mook's not gonna be bugging nobody no more, right?
his mom likes me better than she likes him.
I mean,
Harsh,
that checks out.
harsh but true.
All right.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Classic.
so let me get back. Did anyone write down what they got for the studying previously? I know it's been a few
Yeah.
sessions ago.
I got a re-roll.
Yes, me too. I got a
Okay.
reroll for the next magical creatures class.
I got a donut.
I think
Yeah,
I
'cause you
also
didn't
got a
study.
reroll. Yeah, one reroll.
Because, yeah, we all
Yeah.
studied, so.
Yep.
The next testing fades in magical creatures class.
I think if I remember right, you can individually get a second reroll if
Cool.
you do well enough, but I don't think anyone did
Overachievers.
that well.
I knew I
So-
should have taken luck.
So we are going to enter our test. So this test again is on SLAD, and
That's
so
nice.
it will be 2 ability checks. Did you guys
Hey,
write
guys.
down what you used to study?
Oh, maybe.
No.
No.
Fantastic.
What was our choices? Just all the skills?
Yeah, anything.
But it was specifically for this magical creatures class?
Yeah, so I mean, you could choose how you wanted to study. I do remember someone had said something about performance. I
That
don't
would have been
really
me.
remember.
Oh,
That's
I
what I
also probably said, maybe I said persuasion.
I'm assuming I said nature?
I would
Yeah.
100% have done performance.
Yeah, that checks out.
Is that
I
Um,
was serving
Right.
mozzarella sticks. Does mozzarella sticks count as studying?
I don't think mozzarella sticks were a thing, but
They are now.
sure. In your head they are.
Sure. Legend in my own mind. Carry on.
Yeah, so I think all of those sound close enough. That is something that we should probably do better at next time. And I'm
Note.
also guilty because I probably wrote it down, but I don't know where I wrote it down if I did.
I might have
So-
said arcana? I don't know.
It's
It's the same number.
since you can use whatever skill as long as you can, justify it, it's probably going to be your best skill, I would imagine.
Would we think that insight would work for a SLAD test?
I mean, any skill could technically.
Okay.
So possibly.
Insight into the SLAD.
Yeah. All right. So you'll have 2 ability checks. Let me see.
2 ability checks or 2 skill checks? I think they're different things, are they not?
They're kind of the same, more or less, but not.
Depends how specific
Yeah.
you want to get.
Yeah.
I'm not a 5e guy yet. I'll get there.
Overrated. It's fine. Let's see here. Awesome. These rules are garbage. I love this book in a lot of ways, but it leaves a lot out. So, testing phase for slads. Always learning as we go. Okay.
That's what school's for. Don't be a dummy. Learn
Yeah.
some stuff.
Learn some stuff.
Oh, okay. So here we go. You will first roll an Arcana check. All four
Okay.
of you.
What
Not
if I-
natural only.
How about no?
Mm,
How about no?
How about this is going to be Plan X's first failed test?
Yeah, that's what you should have studied, bruh.
So
I got
Arcana, you said?
I got a natural 1.
Oh, you can use that reroll.
I'm gonna use
Oh.
that reroll.
Yeah.
You said Arcana. I'm just double checking.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna, because
I got a second natural 1.
Holy shit.
Oh,
I got worse.
sweet
I got-
homeschool baby.
Can you get worse than 2 natural
Yeah,
ones?
how do you get worse than that?
Oh, and
I thought we
first
also
roll
got
might
to
be
use
too.
like our insight or something, or our
Did
other
you even
skill.
show up for the test with 2 natural ones?
I studied. Hold on.
She studied hard.
Studied for the wrong test though.
I
Yeah.
studied for the wrong class. Fine.
Studied
Yeah.
for solid and
no.
not
She thought we were studying Strix.
slad.
It's salad.
What do we
That's
need
what it was.
to roll? What do we need? Because I got a 15.
You
What a
just you roll
10.
the Arcana.
Yep, 15.
Cool. All right. So, Kayla, what did you get?
I got a not natural 20.
Okay. So
Dirty
And all about
20.
slads.
yeah. So, Bozic and Planexi, you guys both passed. Unfortunately, Nokomis and Eris both failed the first one.
I'll be using physical dice from now on.
Nick, I'm shocked. Honestly, we
I
studied
am
so
too.
hard together.
Well, I thought we got to, but we had to roll Arcana, not our
Yeah,
insight, right?
I forgot. That's my bad. I forgot that it does have specific ones on the test. But
Ugh.
the studying, like, you get that advantage because you get to use whatever one is going to be best that you can justify,
I see.
which gives you that reroll opportunity.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah,
ugh. Ugh, that was
you live
hard.
and
I
learn.
don't.
This is
My
our first
intelligence
test.
is not good.
Yeah. Well,
Wise.
Nick is wise, not intelligent.
Okay, that's fair.
all
I'm
right.
neither of those things.
All that life she's been living.
Oh yeah, 'cause
Eris just lives off charisma.
I was gonna say you're a charisma caster, so yeah, that checks out. All right, the second
Ooh.
is an insight check. So hopefully Nick will do a little bit better here.
15.
24.
Nice.
Jeez.
So now insight. This is going to suck.
Yeah,
I got a 14.
awesome.
All right, let's see what happens. 13.
Cool.
Hey,
Everyone
pretty
passed the short answer. You guys are much
So
better at essays than you are the multiple choice. That's probably what it was, I would imagine, at least for Nick. I don't know about Eris, but I feel like Nick got overwhelmed by the multiple choice
Oh.
and was just like
Started putting
second-guessing
C
everything.
down for everything.
C stands
I want to
for
say
cricket.
Eris got distracted and drew a design with the answer key.
That 100% checks out. Okay.
So if I failed and passed, how does that?
That's exactly where I was going next. So no one failed, which is nice because you have to fail both checks in order to just completely bomb the test. Everyone passed, as long as they got one. But
Okay.
Bozic, you and Planexi both got both, right?
Yeah.
So the two of you aced this test. You missed no questions.
So good at slats.
And so
So that's 100%. You
When
say?
are
Like
we
a-
going
like a-
to really need frog people in real life, guys?
You never know.
Well, so one thing that you guys absolutely will need to keep track of, that I am not going to keep track of, and I'll just tell you that now because I will forget it. Based on your test score, you either get 1 or 2 student die, which I'll explain in just a second. For those of you who passed, you get 1. If you aced it, you get 2 student die.
Okay.
And that is not, the student dice are not per class, right? There's just like a total.
It's per year. There's really only, I believe, one test per year. Technically, according to this, we could do more, but
wow, you guys didn't do very good for your one test. of the
yeah,
year.
I mean,
We
it's
didn't
weird.
fail, and that's what matters.
It's weird how they do it. There's really just like the one. There might be 2 tests per year. I could be wrong now. But either way, at the end of the year, if you do not use the student dice, they go away. So you get a D4. And so the one that you were successful on, you get a D4 that you can add to that ability check throughout the year.
So I can add it to
whatever
any
we-
insight check.
Whatever we used to study.
No, it would be the ones from the test. So
Oh, Arcana. Okay.
And
So-
insight.
So you can
Right,
add the
insight?
dice to an Arcana or Insight, right?
Or
you-
but
you and
just
Bozic have
insight
2.
if you
So.
yeah. But we only get me and
The
Eris
insight
only
one.
get insight.
Query.
And so you can only roll 1 student die per check. You can't use them both. But, it is what it is.
Query.
Yes.
I have 2 dice.
Mhm.
So can I use both of them on Insight or both of them on Arcana? Or do I have to use one on each?
I think one's for each.
Yeah, I'm going to say 1 for each. It doesn't really specify, but that's what I've decided.
Okay,
Fair.
just making it clear on my notes. Clear as mud.
How
We're good.
is the year tracked? Right?
It's written
It's
written into the book. Like once you do a certain number of these adventures, the year ends. I will definitely let you guys know. It probably won't be this session. Likely next session will be the end of the year.
Should have a party.
So we'll see how that goes.
Woot and woot.
And the other thing about the student die, you can use it once per long rest. So you can continue to use it. It's not like a one-time thing.
Oh, cool.
And those are both pretty handy things to have an extra D4 in.
And then they reset at the end of the year, I guess, is how that works. Instead
So
of
like
saying,
you would
at
you would
the end of
lose
the
them.
year.
So at the beginning of next
Yeah.
year, you would have to
Yeah.
take another test, and then you could potentially have 2 more.
But you
or-
can use
or
them
none.
like infinitely during long rest until the end of the year. I got it.
Well, no, so like once per long rest,
Yeah,
but
that's
like
kind of what I said.
I figured. So yeah, how are you guys celebrating or not celebrating after this test?
We all passed. Let's go drinking. I've
I
never
want to
gone
call
drinking before.
I want to call up I can't remember his name, but his mom and I have real good relationships now. So
He's
I want to
unnamed student number 1.
Unnamed student. Yes.
So you're
Yeah,
calling
Eris,
up.
I'll
You're
take-
calling up.
No,
someone
I'm
Oh, okay.
that was a joke, but like
trying to become his stepmom.
yeah, exactly.
Wow.
I want him to now have to call me daddy.
Mm.
Oh,
Kleenex,
fantastic!
you would you like to go out drinking with Eris and I to celebrate our outstanding victories?
You have to ask? Have you fucking met me?
Not, I mean, I have, yes, but we've never drank together before, so.
Oh, this is going to be a lot of fun, kid. I'm going to put you in a nice camaraderie hug, give you a friendly
yes.
noogie. Let's go.
Probably feels weird. You're like rubbing my like fleshy crown.
Yeah.
He zero fucks. Is it hard?
Fleshy
Oh,
crown.
It's semi-hard. It's like softish.
Like my entire
Phrasing.
outfit feels
So much phrasing.
nothing like it looks.
Oh my gosh.
So you get
This
grabbed with
conversation
like
is too much.
a hard leather
Also
and
doesn't seem
buckled
fun.
arm.
Yeah.
So are you guys going to the tavern where Pleo works, or where are you going?
Well, yeah. Of course.
Hey, let's get Ears drunk, eh?
Woo!
Nick, were you joining
Thing
them?
is,
Or
you
are
haven't been drunk
Come on, Nick,
before.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm invited.
Sideburns, get your
Come
ass
on.
over here.
Nick, I will also buy you a beverage. I'm sure you prefer ale, but you seem like you need a consolation drink.
Yeah.
It could be a consultation too.
Yeah.
Like maybe you should study a little bit harder next time.
Oh, burn.
I
Wow.
didn't
Yeah,
study
I
at all,
guess.
so
Wah,
let's not
wah.
do that.
I guess I'll come and drown my sorrows in
Yeah,
burnt baklava or whatever.
Come to my study hall.
It's not always burnt. Usually it's fine. All right.
We're off to get us hammered, really,
Yeah.
really drunk.
So you make your way to the Rusted Root, and it is pretty busy. Did you just get that?
Yep.
Yeah.
I
You
don't
guys are
remember
on your
hearing
way.
it before. I was busy.
Yeah. You guys are definitely on your way.
To the Rusted Root.
Oh my
Mhm.
gosh. Sorry.
It's like the fourth time we're gonna get sued by Rusted Root. It's fine. We've made some other jokes about them before.
Who's
I
keeping
don't get
count?
the reference.
Me
Oh,
neither.
I miss-
That's because you're too young.
wow.
I mean, it
I'm
was
older
in
than all of you.
it was in like what like Madagascar or something. That song.
Oh, okay. I've only seen it once, so.
I don't know. Anyway, off topic. Can't imagine why we
As
would
we
ever
do.
do that. Yeah.
What?
So it is pretty packed right now. There's a lot of students here who are ready to just kind of take the edge off after a very stressful test.
Bozic is like walking in and like high-fiving people that he kind of knows and like giving them like big old pats on the back, like good job, or like consoling them if they seem like they didn't pass, like Nick or whatever. He's just being real social tonight.
Ouch.
I'm gonna go procure my table
Okay, where is your table?
wherever I fucking sit down, man.
Fantastic.
Now he does have one that's kind of near the bar, somewhere between like the kitchen entrance and the bar, where the staff will take their breaks when it's not too busy. And so I'm just gonna go up and I'm gonna stand there and loom, but I'm not gonna say anything other than that's my table. I'm not gonna try to intimidate anyone. I'm just expecting them to leave
Okay.
if anyone's there.
Yeah, so there are people at that table. Bozic, you would recognize a couple of people from the LARP group.
Oh, hey, what's up, guys?
It's like, oh,
I would-
hey, how'd
probably
you
just sit
how'd
down
you
and
do
start
on the
talking to them.
test?
Oh, 100%. You know how I am with sleds.
Yeah,
His frenzy on his chest hair.
Yeah. Yes, these are my friends from the LARPing group that I am a part of.
Excellent. Scooch over. And then I sit down.
Does the LARPing group have any overlap with the drama club?
Some of them,
surprisingly,
Duh.
yes, for
surprisingly
sure.
not as much as you would think.
Okay,
There's-
thank God.
Which one? There's lots.
Several, yeah. So there
I
are-
think my God.
Fair. So there are two in particular who you're maybe not friends with, Bozic, but you kind of know them
Notes.
better than the others. There is a Leonin, and his name is excuse me, Athozine.
Ah, great.
Huh.
Ass.
Yeah, Ass. No, it's Athazenon.
Athozenon?
So
Yep.
as for short, okay.
Walked right into that one.
I mean, did I though? Because
Yeah. Next.
You
Who
did.
else?
great question. The other one is so their actual race, according to like the pre-gen that I did, is Simic hybrid. I haven't decided how that's going to work out exactly. They're just kind of a fishy type person.
That's a trap.
Kind of, not quite. More like crab.
Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah.
Crab people, crab people.
How many references can we fit into one?
Tastes like crab,
introduction.
looks like people.
As many as possible.
Yeah. And so that is Dexandros, who is also a member of the Fine Arts Society.
Oh, I know this person.
So we've got Dex and Ass.
Sure.
Excellent.
See how well that goes over with the laying-in.
What the fuck you gonna do?
Dexandros, you said?
Yeah, Dexandros is the Simic, yes.
And the other one's called Athozenin or whatever. Athozenin is what I got.
Yeah.
That's what I wrote phonetically here.
I'm not gonna remember that.
What's a laying-in? He asked, not knowing 5e very
Oh,
well.
a
It's
lion
it's a
person.
lion.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like
I
a tabaxi, but a lion.
Yes, I was
I
gonna say that
just
too, Aaron. Like a
broke
tabaxi,
down
but
the word.
specifically a lion for some reason, and not a tabaxi.
For
See,
reasons.
I
Really.
only
Different.
Maybe
for a
maybe
reason.
they
Yeah.
maybe they have more of a mane for
Well,
their
tabaxis could
cattiness.
be lions canonically and not be leonins. It's weird.
Yeah,
and they're beefier.
They have different stats. Yeah,
they
definitely.
do.
The
And
only
Lanons
reason I
have,
know
Lanons have their daunting roar that causes fear.
Cool.
the only reason I know what a tabaxi is because I have children who play D&D.
Or if you play Skyrim, then it's
No.
just a Khajiit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Khajiit has wares.
if you have coin. Yeah, so like I said, Bozic, you're not friends necessarily with either of these students, but you know them. You know, you've hung out with them a few times.
Yep, I sit down and I just launch right into a like dramatic rendition of our last LARP.
Oh,
Like
please,
loudly
please tell me about
explaining-
this.
Oh no.
Eris is enthralled. Cannot stop listening.
Well, you see, there were enemies all around us. And the three of us, Alexandros and Azamonthandins.
He's just like, it's Azazenon. Gosh.
That's what I said.
God.
Oh my God, he looks great. Keep doing that voice. That works so well for me.
They they
Does that do
came
it for you, Plush?
charging in, spears at the ready. Dexmondus had his shield up, and we slaughtered all of them in less than 5 minutes.
Yeah, it was pretty
It was
cool.
Incredible.
I'm gonna go to the kitchen and get us some food.
Yes, please do.
Yeah, and Ath mentions that, you know, I work at the intramural field, so like I can get us in anytime. It's no big deal.
Amazing.
Cool. Oh,
Is
that's
it the intramural
very
field,
cool.
field that's like open to all students all the time?
No, well, it's because like I work there, man.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
Yeah, like,
I thought you could always play intramural sports.
like
I could
at
be
night.
wrong.
Like at night when they're
Oh.
closed.
Oh.
You know,
Yes,
for
sir.
reasons.
You see, Nick, nighttime is a much more authentic setting for us to participate in our battles.
I mean, I get that. It's just, I don't know. It
Though-
seems a little bit like the drama club, and I just try to avoid that scene, guys.
I will
As
be
you say
coming to
that-
watch all of your live action role playing from now on.
Yeah, Nick,
wow.
as you
This
say
is
that, you definitely
fascinating.
see that there's some people from the drama guild, and they are like practicing for the upcoming musical. But several of them have, you know, like,
And Nick
their
just
arms
kind
are
of
in slings and things
kind
from
of
the
looks
owlbear attack.
despondent.
Let's order some drinks, shall we?
Drinks!
So,
Eris,
I
what
don't
do
know.
you drink?
I have no idea.
so
I
keep
don't
in
know what I
mind-
find in the kitchen.
Yeah, so keep in mind, at this time, wine was the main drink of choice. There was beer and there was mead, but that was kind of it. You know, the distilled liquors didn't come for several hundred more years.
Let's get some wine, shall we?
I imagine probably
Bottle
wine.
of vintage.
So there is another large crater. You know, so the giant urn that has like a little pitcher that you dip into. And so I imagine Plan Xe probably just goes and gets the pitcher and brings it over to the table.
It's pretty easy to imagine, eh?
Like
Yeah.
this is the wine that was just because it's safer to drink than the water kind of wine.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Don't ask questions. It's fine.
Okay, that's
I'm just going to grab. I'm going to grab whatever I can, and I'm just going to tell them to put it on my tab because I didn't bring any coin, and I'm just going to grab a lot. Maybe some fries or the equivalent thereof, couple pitchers of wine and a bunch of goblets.
Okay. Perfect. So
hey, money bags.
because-
Did you finally get the guy who stole all of your tuition money?
Really, you got to bring us down on that right now?
Well,
I'm
I'm
trying
just
to have a
sa-
party here. I
I'm-
haven't caught the mook. I'm gonna have to get him later.
You're the
Right
one
now.
throwing
Hey.
money around like it's going out of
Drink
style.
this.
You were
Drink this and shut up.
Bob.
Here, drink this and shut up.
Okay,
I agree with
will do.
Pandaros. Drink that and shut up.
Here,
Okay.
ears. You drink
Are there?
this
Okay.
now, all of it.
Oh, okay. All done.
peer
Okay.
pressure.
Are
Good.
there any hot
Next.
people around?
And I pour another one.
there-
There you go.
There
Now you
are
can
some
sip
hot
this
people,
one.
yes.
Okay, Nick walks away from the table and goes and talks to someone hot.
Okay.
Talks to the hot people,
Yeah.
implying that we are not the hot people.
Yes, exactly.
I wish
Pretty
I could be
rude.
upset about that, but
Classic
I know what
sexy
Flea and
as
Exy
well.
looks like.
Fair.
I can,
so
but I feel like Bozic is not Nick's type,
No, because Bozic doesn't like women.
nor does Nick like men. So
so
Everyone
what
in
would,
this group is gay.
super gay.
so what would
gay.
Nick's type be?
Play next
Is
season.
ears gay?
Yours is gay.
Damn it. Cleo is not, and this is just a bad afternoon then.
Or it's a good afternoon because you should never date in your friend group.
I was gonna say, I think it makes a pretty solid friend group because we have no interest in each other.
It's
Exactly.
true. It's a good point.
Unless Eris and Nick start dating,
Right.
right? That's the only.
That's true.
That could be problematic.
Nick has to act mildly less like a mom first.
Fair.
No doubt.
Fair. So,
Also, who the fuck said anything about dating?
Oh,
True.
That's fair
True.
too. We are
So-
in college, so
Yeah. Eris,
Sure.
I need
Yeah.
you to roll me a constitution save. And
Oh,
while you're
shit.
doing that, Nick, what would your type be?
I would a shorter person, but that is
Not
hot.
Eris.
That is hot.
Short
that's it.
but
That's
hot.
the criteria. Short,
Yep.
hot.
Short and hot.
Con save 15.
Okay. So Eris is doing okay.
Open
You-
opportunity to people that she can reach to kiss.
that checks out.
Makes her feel superior to them.
It
Just
does-
about
like,
every-
she just doesn't want to have to put out her back or something.
Or, get a stool
Seeing how
to stand on.
everybody here is about 10 years younger than Flea and Exy, they're all pretty hot.
10?
At least 10.
Yeah, we're
20?
young 20s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my guy's
so-
39. 20 years younger.
Yeah.
Who has a daddy issue?
Yeah, there you go.
Most college girls.
Yeah. Cleo's going to do just fine.
So, Nick, you would see that there is, as far as shorter people, there is a halfling kind of making their rounds. And then you see two satyrs who are going to be people on the shorter end.
Really? I didn't know
And the satyrs look like they're probably related. Let me see. They are.
I've seen this movie. Boom.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Nick is going to go to the halfling because she's not interested in twins.
that.
They're not twins.
Okay.
Or
that-
satyrs.
That's not Nick's thing.
Not even where
No.
I was going with that, but
Not
fair.
keeping it in the family.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. So, what are you saying to this halfling?
Just like being friendly, like, hey, you know, how'd you do on your test? You know, haven't seen you around. All that kind of introductory stuff. Not being creepy, just being nice, and
Right.
and eventually like slipping in a compliment.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely notice that, for one thing, she looks very like ripped.
Nice.
And she kind of seems maybe like she's a little bit vain. Just kind of like flexing, looking at her own muscles. She's like, "Oh yeah, I work at the stadium, so like you probably haven't seen me."
No, definitely not. But I wish I could see more of you.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Very smooth.
Subtle.
Very smooth.
Very subtle.
Yeah.
This
What
is college,
is-
guys.
What is your end goal here? And that'll determine.
I
kind
don't
of what-
know, to talk to somebody and maybe make out because I'm not feeling great about my my test grade.
Okay.
You need to get your confidence up a little, huh?
Exactly.
Yeah. I would say roll me a charisma check, just straight up.
Okay.
Well, I would say straight charisma, but it's not very straight charisma.
I mean, okay.
Roll your gay charisma.
I mean, I could roll performance or persuasion.
Tell me how you're going to either perform for her or persuade her.
Okay, well, I'm persuading her that I too am a super hot dwarf who is looking at her fine self, and that yes, I would like to kiss her. So that is what I'm persuading her of.
Okay. What'd you get?
A 18.
Okay. You said an 18? Okay, so you guys got
18.
the same thing. And she's like, I mean, you're not quite as big as I'm used to, but like, I guess you're okay.
Cool.
Wow.
Okay.
Wonders for the self-esteem.
She's like, okay, I have not had nearly enough wine for that kind of a
You'll-
thought. So she
Thanks for the
wanders
negging.
back.
Gotta go.
You'll
She's
do
like,
is not really that
Peace
great.
out.
And
Not
you did get her name though. It's Vani.
Oh, that's
Hey.
cute.
Oh my God, it's Bonnie.
With a V. And
Bonnie.
in case you couldn't tell, she is in the weightlifting club.
Maybe Pleonexi should go have a chat with her.
I love the stereotype of the buff lesbian sports girl.
I like
mean,
that it's
we
a
have
halfling
not-
though. It's okay.
We have not ascertained their preferences yet. It could be multiple.
Yeah.
That's
No.
fair.
Pleonexi might go
Okay.
take a shot next.
They're gay.
yeah. That's actually, I go back over the table and I say, you know, she's real hot. You know, maybe you're more her type. And I you know, point him in the direction. Take a shot, batter.
Bozic will pour Nick another goblet of wine and say,
Thank you.
"You know, Nick, sometimes subtlety is your best strategy for attracting people."
Yeah, fuck that shit. I'm gonna take the carafe or whatever of wine and
Yeah.
head straight.
I'm gonna pour a glass of
straight-
it first.
Oh, he,
Oh, yeah,
he brought
no
at least
problem.
2, so
Definitely, I will pour you another glass.
All
Are you
right.
enjoying your wine?
Chug it.
Atlas?
Kill
It's
it.
so
kill
good.
it, Kill it.
So good.
Kill
So
it.
good. So good. Okay.
And then
I'll
I'll
go.
do it again.
Okay.
and then I
And
need
then
another con save.
Oh, another
And I'm gonna
concept.
I'm gonna walk straight across the bar towards buff girl there.
Vani.
Bonnie.
It's not important.
I tell before he goes over, I do tell him that she works at the stadium and she's into buff people.
There's a 12 for my con save.
Okay.
My
you're-
strength is 14. I'm pretty
No, that's why I tell you.
ex-athlete kind of look.
but with
My
the dad
strength is my strength modifier is a 0.
Same.
bod. So Eris, you're feeling pretty buzzed.
Sweet. I'm gonna
Yeah.
start dancing.
Perfect. There is no music, other than
Amazing.
the drama students, like poorly singing a bunch of different songs at the same time.
Definitely be
Acapella.
dancing to whichever song is acapella being sung.
Ozzy is
near
just
her.
clapping a beat for Eris, though.
Yes,
Yes,
thank
girl. Yes.
The
Amazing.
acapella
these-
people just start going. "Doo, doo, 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 doo,
These
doo,
kids
doo,
are gonna
doo,
be
doo,
so
doo, doo."
fucked up.
Oh
Amazing.
man. All right.
So,
So
straight to Muscles McChicky Poo there.
yeah. So
Muscles
Cleo,
make chicky poo.
I have heard that women love when you call them names like that.
Whatever.
Muscles make chicky poo. Definitely call that to her face.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, I can confirm.
Yeah, for sure.
When I get close, I'm gonna make sure that I don't alter my course for people in my way. So
As
I'm
you
gonna
do.
kind of nudge them out of my way. And when I get
Elbowing
there,
people.
I'm gonna look her up and down and go, the fuck do you bench? Like 200? And pass her the wine.
She's like,
Amazing.
I don't drink. I'm an
The
athlete.
fuck you don't drink?
Why are
Yeah,
you
yeah.
bar?
Everybody says as an athlete. Yeah. Prove it.
Yeah, I'm not
Oh,
that kind of
wow.
athlete, and you're not my type.
Yeah, I'm everybody's type, Toots.
Oof, gross.
She's
He's
like,
probably
no,
a really nice guy, you guys. He's probably
Oh
really
my-
nice.
God, I feel this. I feel so bad. Sorry.
She's just like,
Thanks. I feel dirty now.
Yeah.
I walked myself into this. I did not have this planned for tonight, but it's what happened.
You wanted this, Rick.
You
This is
said,
awesome.
what are you going to do to celebrate? What did you think we were going to say?
Well,
I literally played a couple of days ago Thirsty Sword Lesbians, and this is all I want to play now.
fair.
I can tell.
It is essentially what we're playing, isn't it?
Yeah. Aaron, the gay is to the max now. I feel it.
Yeah. So, Cleo, Vonnie just kind of starts to turn away. Is like, your friend was way cuter than you anyway.
I didn't think you could handle this, chick.
Wow.
You lost twice.
As a lesbian that's been hit on by men. Ew.
She's very much stifling the urge to vomit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nick goes and grabs Cleo and says, "Okay, buddy, we're gonna rein that in," and brings you back over to the table and sits you down, and we're gonna get some tips, okay? Because I'm not sure how good that's going to work for you.
It works,
Um,
trust me.
Sure.
It's just no, really. It's just a matter of targets. You hit on one, you're gonna fail. You hit on 35, I'm gonna succeed. What could happen?
Oh,
man.
buddy.
It's the
Let's
Dennis
just move on
system.
from that.
Ooh.
Eris drinks another glass of wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look,
I think everyone
I
should roll me a con
apologize
save
as a
after that.
player, but
Oh, 7.
Oh, Eris,
You're
you
good,
are
Cleo
drunk.
doesn't really
Like-
care one way or the other if he gets any, and if he gets
I
some,
think
he wants the one who
Bozic-
wants to be there.
Ozig will notice that Eris is drinking a little too quickly and get her some food.
getting a little white
Awesome.
girl wasted. You know,
Yeah.
It's on the table.
Woo! Bring
whatever
on
it
the
was.
White Claws.
nailed
I
it.
like
The
White
woo,
Claws.
the woo is what did it.
That's right. It's all about the woo.
That
I'll go
checks
get
out
some
and-
though.
more
That
and-
food.
Eris is a woo girl.
And Nick would like to spend some time talking to Pleonexi about just, respect and consent and all these words that we all need to learn in
Yeah.
college.
Really big, very big on consent. Very big on respect.
Perfect. Then let's start working on respect.
I got lots of it. What did I do wrong?
So much.
I
All
did
of
nothing
it.
wrong.
Did Pleo bring his notebook?
Yes.
No,
'cause
Cleo thinks, okay,
Does Cleo have a notebook?
Well,
bottom line, Cleo thinks that respect comes from being yourself. So he's not going to change for anybody, and he'll get the women who are attractive, or the guys, if that's depends how late the night is. He is Greek after all.
So the gay is
So-
cranked all the way up.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So he respects the hell out of you guys. said you were super smart. He told that uptight girl that you were super smart.
Yeah, but okay, but you don't just insult them if they don't like you. They just don't like you. It's okay.
How'd I insult? I said you were smarter and I was amazing in bed. I didn't say nothing against her.
Okay, but
I popped us up and let her know what she was missing.
Amazing.
What are you gonna do about it? Forget about it. Get a different one. Look, that one over there, she's hot. That one over there is short. And those two there, they look like twins. They might be into something. Go have some fun. Jeez, kids these days are so uptight.
It's just evolving into a fan fiction here. Hold on a second.
Amanda's like, let me take my notes a little bit better.
Hold
I just
on.
pat Pleonexi on the shoulder and cast sleep on him.
Doesn't that affect everyone within a certain range?
No, it does not. So
Oh.
You cast it, and the spell sends a creature into a magical slumber. Oh, it is an area effect. Okay, I would have known that, and I wouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. And it only lasts for a minute, so.
I mean, that's all you need to get him out of there and away.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Or I could, no, I don't want to hurt him. Unfortunately. Oh, here. Okay.
No, you
I
do
cast
not.
command and I tell him to shut up.
Okay. And is that a charisma
He
save?
needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save.
Isn't it a one-word command?
Quiet.
Shut up is one word.
Shut up.
It is the way Cleo said it. Shut up.
Yeah, it's shut
So
up.
you have to make a wisdom saving throw of 14.
All right, so I get advantage because I'm a mage mangler, and you're within 5 feet of me.
Sure am.
This is so
So-
chaotic now.
That's an 18,
Killed it.
and that's a 17.
Oh.
Excellent.
So he
And don't
looks
they-
at you and goes, "No, and don't fucking do that again."
I was gonna say, don't they know that you tried?
Oh,
to...
I'm sure they do.
Usually it
I
says
would have
something
had to
about,
see
like, they
the
would
spell
know.
being cast.
Not
Right?
Yeah, I
necessarily.
There's always semantic and verbal stuff. So
What
unless you've
are
got an
the-
ability not
the
to?
components for command.
For some reason, it's not letting me bring it up.
Must not be
Yeah,
important.
it's. I
Oh,
don't know
are we
why.
practicing spells?
No, I was just trying to save Pleonexi from having the campus authorities called on him for being
Hey,
rude.
that's really nice of you. I
Okay.
appreciate that. Don't do it again. All right, I appreciate
Eris
it.
is
I
really
can take-
excited that we're casting spells, and she's going to cast Nether's Mischief on our table.
Oh no. What is
Please
that?
tell me what
I
that
have
does,
been-
because I am not super familiar with that spell.
Never heard of
Neither
that.
am I.
You fill a 20-foot cube within range with Fey and Draconic magic. Roll on
half
the
the
Mischievous
building.
Surge table to
Ooh,
determine the magical
cool.
effect.
Does it have the
Hold on.
table there?
Yeah, it does. Hold on
Okay,
a second. I
perfect.
roll a d4. Hold on.
That's like half the friggin' bar.
No,
Which
it's a
one
pretty
is
big
it?
bar.
Dun, 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 dun.
Note to self: take
got a 3.
silence the next time I've got a spell.
Each creature in the cube must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or begin giggling until the start of your next turn.
Oh, amazing. So that's all of you guys.
We got the
Okay.
giggles.
What is your spell save?
I failed. It's a 14.
I got a 19.
Oh, what do we roll? Sorry.
I got a 15.
A wisdom saving
Disadvantage
throw.
means-
And then nothing happens, you said, if they beat it, right?
If they beat it, nothing happens. If they fail, they're giggling until their next turn. A giggling creature is incapacitated and uses all its movement to move in a random direction.
Okay, Bosley bursts out laughing at Eris and starts pointing and laughing. This is the funniest shit he's seen in a long time. And he is laughing so hard that he gets up from the table and walks to the other side of the room.
Amazing.
Fantastic.
I also failed, so I will be doing it too. Since I
Nick-
did it on our table.
How
Nick
about
is-
Atho and Dex? What happens to them?
Oh, they failed. And they both are just like, Bozic, Eric, Eris, let's dance.
Yes.
Yes.
As they're just like laughing and having a good time.
We're having a good fucking time.
And Cleo sits there and eats what's left of the food and drinks because I got a 15. So
Yeah. And
I'm just going to ignore you people.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go dance with them because I don't want to be around Pleonexy anymore.
perfect. So while
Perfect.
you guys are all
Perfect
dancing, Dex just kind of like makes his way a little bit closer to Bozic and like puts his like crab claw hand up to kind of shield his mouth. And it's like, hey, Bozic, I wanted to say, your friend, he mentioned somebody taking his money. I think I know who that is.
Oh, yes.
That was amazing.
The giggling only lasts for 6 seconds, the forced giggling. I just like to assume that everybody just continues laughing for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say Nick just pretends that she failed and is like,
Oh, that's
Amazing.
fantastic.
Yes, he paid to go to school here. We don't know who he paid or anything else about it, but he paid a lot of money to be here for some reason.
Well, so I heard that there was this kind of sketchy guy hanging around. They chased off campus the other day, but
Oh yeah, do tell.
so his name is Metrophanos.
Metrophanos? He sounds like a friggin' Superman villain.
And they said that he seems to kind of have like a little hideout maybe out in the swamp.
In the detention
Oh.
swamps. Is that what you mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Oh,
that's
look,
exactly
we're
what I
going
mean.
back.
Oh.
Okay, I'll be right back. Sorry.
Okay.
Do we know already that we're supposed to go there? For...
Mhm. Yeah, Kina had already told you guys. And you would all have
Great.
the holy water.
Well, that's convenient. We are already planning on going in there. Do you know whereabouts he's been hiding in there?
Not really, but I would imagine you could probably find him pretty easily. He seems like he's looking for anybody he can, sucker out of some money.
Oh, well, Pleonexy is like a beacon for those kinds of people, so perhaps we can draw him in.
I really hope that he still has his headphones on, but I don't think he does.
We're plotting against him and he has no idea.
Yeah, perfect.
Surprise.
He's on a nap time,
oh, he needs one after the hitting on Bonnie. Poor
Yeah.
Bonnie.
Yeah.
I didn't like her much, but she didn't deserve it.
And
Thank you, Dexandros. And Bozic just kind of like touches his shoulder affectionately.
and as you guys are kind of having this conversation, the Satyr sisters make their way over with Vonnie in tow, and they're just kind of all dancing. Not like right next to you guys, but just kind of casually where
Sharing
you
the
could see
space.
them. Like
Eris is
Vonnie's
gonna dance with the Satyr sisters.
perfect.
Yeah. Nick will also do that because she's following. She wants to make sure her friend's okay, but also she totally decided that Bonnie's kind of an ass, so she doesn't want anything to do with that. Even
Perfect.
if she didn't deserve Pleonexy being an ass back to her.
That's
Two
fair.
things can be this true at the same time.
Yeah, she's all looks, no personality, huh?
She
Yeah.
is hot. Super muscly.
Everyone knows that's all you need, really.
When you're
Not
drunk in
Nick.
a bar, it is all
Nick-
you need, right?
Nick needs a little bit of substance.
That's fair.
Yeah, if you're into that muscle thing.
Yeah.
I mean, she is into the muscle thing, but also equally into other things, so it's okay.
Yeah. You don't want like exclusively the muscle mommy. There's got to be other things
Muscle
there.
mommy.
She just needs somebody who is hot. But there are a lot of hot people in the world.
Absolutely. I mean, you're on a college campus, so there's plenty of hot
Exactly.
people. Perfect. Anybody doing
Cleo
anything
is
else?
not a magnet. Cleo is not a magnet for bad people. I listened to all of that. You're all evil.
Damn it.
Oh, that's
We were
fantastic.
hoping you were listening.
Yeah.
Also, we are in a college. Guarantee there's someone who's into Pleo. Guarantee it.
Oh, yeah.
You guys can be all PC and modern, and I understand and I get that, but there's going to be somebody
PC
with
and
daddy
modern.
issues.
Oh, it has nothing to do with PC and modern. It's just that
Yes.
Bonnie's gay as hell.
Well, I get that, but I mean the group picking on Pleo
Yeah.
for being crass and old school.
I think we're gonna pick on Cleo for something, no matter what. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm
Also
aware of
happens
that.
when you're the straight cis man. Stress man.
yes, man.
I'm just putting it out there. He also does know the name of this individual who ripped them off.
Yeah.
And is it
Metropolis,
Metronome
yeah.
or whatever?
It definitely
Okay.
is.
Metronose or Metrophanes or
Yeah, it's Metronome.
Metronoid, yep.
I like metropolis.
Yeah, and I'm just putting it out there. Somebody's going to be biting at Pleiades bait. He's got chest hair. He's got a face stash. He has a I don't give a fuck attitude and big shoulders.
That's fair.
This
Okay.
that's going to appeal to some pathetic broken person. Count.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
my God.
Oh man.
So, Nick,
Look,
remind me, what?
sorry, that's
You're in
you'll
2
take what
clubs,
can
aren't
get.
you?
What?
Nick, you're in 2 clubs, right? Or is it just the one?
I was in languages, I think, the language club.
Mhm.
So am I.
And there was something else. Oh, the philosophy.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Lost.
Oh, actually, let me see. One of them I thought was in the philosophy. No, I guess not. Yeah, so Cleo, there is a bugbear, and he seems to be kind of checking you out.
Thanks. Not quite that drunk yet.
He's like, oh, I can wait.
Are you buying now, big boy?
He's like,
Oh shit.
don't you work here? And Nick, you
Yep.
would recognize this is Haloon. He works at the library with you and is in
Oh.
the Dead Languages Society.
I say, Halun and I work together. He's a great guy.
Uh-huh.
Don't be mean to him, Pleonexi, or I
I'm
will.
not mean to anybody. I don't know what's in your craw.
Well,
I'm a
be
nice guy.
respectful. Be respectful, or I will guiding bolt you. I will use my god to smite you.
That's adorable. You're threatening me. Aw.
Oh,
Fantastic.
and I'll call your mom. Don't you worry.
My mom's dead. It's not gonna work.
He may or may not have killed her. It's
Somebody
debate.
did. And then I killed them. That's how I'm running with it.
all right. So, are you guys doing anything else now that you've got a little bit of information about Metrophanes and the swamp and all that?
I think we should get some
Can I-
rest tonight so we can go to the swamp in the morning.
I just tell the satyr that I was dancing with my name and say that I work in the library.
Okay.
Hope to see you around, kind of thing.
Perfect.
Eris wants to keep dancing.
That checks
Certainly.
out.
She's not ready to be done.
We all kind of say, Eris, I think like let's all go together. It'll be fun. We're all gonna go on an adventure. And the
Oh, an
adventure
adventure. Okay.
the adventure is back to our dorm.
Oh. You shouldn't have said that.
I don't
but
say
okay.
that part.
Right.
Okay,
I
then
just say
sure,
we're going
let's
on an
go.
adventure.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool things to see at night on campus.
Absolutely. We're gonna see them
Awesome.
all.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's
I
go.
put my arm in your arm.
And before
right,
you guys head out,
let's
Nick,
do
would
it.
you roll me a d20, please? It's not anything bad.
Yes.
For who?
So you said.
Be afraid.
You got a 6.
I rolled a 9.
Nice.
Oh, it was just for Nick.
Oh,
So you were talking to, you would know her name is Lykiana. And she would not stop talking about being like on the bulletin.
the bulletin?
Mm-hmm. Like basically,
What is
School paper.
Oh.
kind of, except they didn't really have a paper. So she just like talks about how they go out and they like find out about the news, and they're the ones who like tell the people who go out and basically shout the news out to everyone on campus.
She's one of the town criers.
Well, she's not. She's the reporter who gets the information for the crier.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, I say, oh, that's great. Well, if you ever need any, information research done, hit me up at the library. That's a good connection to have. We're networking here.
Totally.
We're networking.
That's what you call it.
She's
right.
she's a little shy about putting herself out there again after Bonnie.
If
Fair.
they're all heading out, I'm going to step into the kitchen, tell them to bill me, grab what's left of the amphora, kiss the bugbear on the forehead and say, hey, better luck next time, big boy. Pat him on the back and follow the crew out.
Wow.
Fantastic.
Just know
All
how to
right.
make an exit.
Yeah. So after a good night's rest,
I'll go to the brew and chew and grab 2 large greasy pastries and go take one to Eris's room and wake her up.
are they
with a
greasy
splash
or
of hot
greasy?
coffee. Greasy.
Like-
Hey.
Thank you.
Like dripping grease.
Like they were fried in a bunch of oil and have like butter on them.
Donuts.
I was just making a bad joke because grease,
Yeah, we're trying to let it go. Keep going. Very hot.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah. So
and then Eris is gonna try and find the 2 of them. She's embarrassed to know Pleonexi today, so she just tries to find Bozic and Eris
Eris is?
and says, I'm sorry,
is.
Nick is gonna try and find Bozic and Eris and say, so we're going to the swamp today?
Yes, I hope you're ready. And I give the coffee and the pastry to Eris and I say, you'd better get something in your stomach before we go. Did you have fun last night?
I did. I don't remember anything that happened, but yes, I did.
We had fun. Yes, it was nice.
you
Good.
definitely
So-
had fun.
So Pleo gets up at dawn, like usual, and he's trying to remember where this Vonnie chick, what art she did, where did she work out? Did he ever figure that out? Where's the workout gym in this place?
The intramural fields.
Yeah, there's a few different places that they could work out, but you probably wouldn't know since you're
Yeah.
not in the weightlifting club. But you can definitely ask around.
So can I find where the gym is?
I mean, I think you guys have another task at the moment.
Well, like I said, first thing in the morning before these people get up, he's going to go to the gym and work out if he can find it.
Gotcha.
Just
You-
put in an appearance so people know that the old guy is working out there.
I mean, you
Play the
find a
long
gem.
game.
You don't see Vonnie there, but you find a gem.
That's fine.
Yeah.
As long as people see the old guy working out, it might get back to her.
And I mean,
And then I'll head to the library because I assume that's where they're going to meet up. I don't know otherwise.
that's where the brew and chew is, so that checks out.
Nobody's
Uh,
talking to me for some reason.
But especially since like ancient Greece, it was pretty common for whether they're playing sports or if they're like exercising in some way for it to be done naked. So Pleo's
Yeah.
just like
Not a problem.
strips down, probably oiled up,
Yep.
doing some weights as you do.
All muck and muscle and hair and Slightly soft midriff. Yeah.
Checks out. All right.
I'm not going to be naked when I go back to the library, though. Don't like push this too
No,
far.
I mean, it was socially not that big of a deal, but no, I don't expect you to be.
No, he likes to wear that armor.
Yeah. I'm well aware. That glamored armor.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys all meet back up at the library. Are you doing anything else before you head out?
Food. I'll
Ready
just
to go.
grab some. I'll grab whatever I can. We never ascertained how much money I have, so I've been kind of just winging it
I
here.
don't know how much money I have either.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
same.
I'm not
Was that-
super worried about it, especially since like Nick is kind of
Okay.
friends with Whozbottle, so I'm not saying you guys get it for free, but like it's not anything.
I'll take the
pressing.
day olds. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, you don't even have to
If there's
offer.
day-
Whozbottle's already been like, yeah,
Yeah.
let me get you something special, and
If there's day olds, it's fine.
it's very crusty and hard.
Whatever.
I mean, it's good on the inside, just the
It's
outside.
food.
You know,
If you crack it
Cleo has
open, it tastes the same.
yeah.
Yeah. Cleo's eating worse for less reason. It's fine.
Or at least stop. I don't know if you guys could hear her, but she's over there scratching herself and crying, being weird. My dog.
Can't hear it all.
Some-
Anyway, so anything else other than food?
No,
I'm gonna
just
chug a lot of this coffee.
yeah. And Nick just pointedly just does not engage with Pleonexi. She wants him to learn that nobody wants to be around somebody who's rude.
I will fill up my water container to bring with me to the swamp.
Fair.
Other than that, whatever day olds I can get, I'll put them in my bag and good enough.
Perfect. And Nick, you would definitely clock that Haloon is making his way into work.
Oh, so say,
Big boy.
well, if you're talking, I'll just wave at him and then walk away and say, sorry, I can't be around this.
I just raised my food and like, morning, big boy.
And he shakes his head and just walks on in.
Was that polite enough for you? There's sideburns.
Nick does not engage. She just,
Yeah.
Friendship got awkward.
I know.
Guys, we're gonna need to work together, so let's bury the hatchet before we go into the swamp, please.
Yeah.
Mm,
What Chester said.
but can you not be weird to people anymore?
It's almost like you didn't meet him before you guys got drunk.
You had no
I don't-
idea.
I don't know what to tell you. In my way, I'm a very nice guy. Just like in your way, you're social. All right.
I'm not social, but I do
That's
not
kind of my
like,
point.
like being rude to people.
Yeah, rude
whatever.
people deserve rudeness. You do not, my friend.
You guys
Okay.
can work it out the next time it comes up. I feel like you have every right to cast a spell on him if need be, Nick.
Okay, fair enough.
You do what you gotta do.
Gotta learn that silence one.
I'm sure you could research that. You're a
Yep.
wizard, right?
No,
Oh, that's
Cleric.
right. That
Cleric.
you could take a level next time.
Yeah.
Just casually.
I think I
So-
can change my spells after a long rest.
hmm
Mhm.
So there you go.
As long as you know them. I mean, I don't know. Anyway,
I don't know how your
Something,
magic
something,
system works.
cleric, something. Yeah.
yeah.
Let's go to the swamp.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's swamp it up.
Yeah. Friggin' metronome there. He's gonna have a little talk to me. You guys gonna come with me and help me get my money back?
We're gonna try. We need to talk to him about some other things as well.
All right. Don't kill him right away. Got it.
Aha, I do know silence. I just have to prepare it.
You can do that
Fantastic.
from last night, Nick.
Yeah.
100%. I'm preparing something else.
Excellent. So you all
Yeah.
make your way to the edge of the detention swamp, and there you see that they're not a teacher, but you know that they work around campus. You see this halfling man, this older guy with like graying curly hair. And he says, "Oh, you all headed out into the swamp, eh?"
Sir.
Well,
No
be
dust
careful out
on
there.
you.
What'd you
What do
say?
you say?
I said there's no dust on him. He figured that out real quick.
Yeah, he's just like, "Well, be careful out there. Been hearing some weird stories."
You care to expand on that?
Not particularly.
Well, that was less than helpful. Thanks.
I mean, Bozic
Be
had
safe.
heard from Dexandros the night before that, you know, people have been having some encounters with Metrophonos.
Yeah.
So you can definitely put 2 and 2 together on that. Okay.
All right.
So as you all begin to head into the swamp, there we go. So there is, you see that there's like 2 little piers, almost leading out into where the water gets deeper. And you see that there's a handful of islands in this swamp a little bit further out. So you guys will have to definitely wade through. There's not anywhere that is totally dry in order
Is there
to
a
check
boat?
out any of these. What?
Boat.
No,
Is there
it's
a
not.
boat?
It's not deep enough for a boat.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
How far across is the water?
And how
Um,
deep for short stuff?
I mean, it's maybe like knee high for Nick. But
So
the
just some ankle
closest,
deep.
like from the edge of the pier, the closest is about 15 feet. Some of the others are further out from that.
Before we leave, Cleo's gonna stop for a minute and look around for smoke from a chimney or something like that before we just blindly head out. And also trying to look for just basically habitation. There's any signs like cut trees and whatnot of any of the islands we can see from here.
Oh, there's definitely cut trees,
Thanks.
but it seems like that's not anything fresh. It's not like something that just happened or anything.
How about smoke from a chimney?
No, so there definitely Nick would know that there are a couple of research sheds out here that sometimes some of the students or the teachers will come out and use, but you don't see any smoke.
Where to? Who's got a plan of this place, hey?
Bozic will sit on the pier, take each of his shoes off, and then like hike his chitin up to like mid thigh before he gets into the water.
Showing
I
some
mean, but
leg.
Nick,
Like holding his shoes as he crosses.
Yeah.
Nick is gonna do the same. She
Hey,
doesn't
Nick,
want
you
to
wanna
be
ride?
Eris just splashes in.
No,
She don't care.
All right, your call.
So you
I
headed to
also
the
am going
nearest
to just
island?
walk in.
Yeah.
Wherever Basic's going, we're following that. That's our lead at the moment. As much as we are just randomly wander off to different islands.
It could happen. You could split the party 4 ways.
Please no. Please no.
Brilliant idea.
All right. So as you reach the first of these small islands, okay, I need you all, as you step onto the land, to roll me a dex save, please.
I don't like that.
Oh, cool. Got that lovely +0 there. That's an 11.
Okay.
18.
15.
16.
Okay. So, Eris, you feel your foot start to sink.
Oh no. Guys?
I run
the ground
over
is
to
eating
her.
me.
Yeah, I run over to her and like use my shoulder to like push yourself out.
Okay, I'm gonna try that.
I'm stout and dirty.
So yeah, it doesn't take very much. Thankfully, it wasn't like any kind of huge risk, but definitely, again, I think Nick, maybe Pleo or Bozic would know that this is quicksand.
Oh, okay. So let's watch where we're stepping.
And it kind of seems like this island, you can't really tell from a distance about the others, but this one seems like it's pretty much just quicksand.
Can I make a survival maybe, like to kind of try and find a better path?
Sure,
Right.
absolutely.
I got a nat 20, so 25.
Awesome, yeah. You do note that
Oh,
there's
awesome.
almost like a little walkway that's just naturally formed at the edge of this quicksand that keeps you out of the water for a ways to the next island, but there is another like 15-foot area you will have to wade through.
So I point that out to everybody and say, like, let's try and keep to, if we can find these kind of paths, that should keep us out of.
Good catch.
Hey, you seem to know what you're doing out here. Why don't you lead?
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I'll
And I'll
follow in your
bring up-
exact footsteps.
I'm close to the ground. I'm watching the path.
And
So-
I'll do you a favor and I'll bring up the rear.
That
Perfect.
sounds great.
So as you make your way to the next island, this is the largest of the islands, and there are the two research sheds. So you guys approach the island from the south side, and the southern research shed you reach first.
By the way, just because I just tap myself and give myself a vigilant blessing, which is
Okay.
one of my class features.
Okay, remind me what that does.
It's just going to give me advantage on the next initiative roll.
Awesome. So are you checking out the buildings or looking at the island
Yes.
first?
Yep. I'm going to head toward the buildings.
So as you reach the island, the south research shed is right there. It's like 5 feet from the water. And you make your way to the door. It's not locked. Are you checking inside?
Yes.
So inside you find a lot of really just like scientific kind of, science wasn't super advanced at this point, but you still find like bottles, and you find where people have collected samples of different fungi and plants, things like that. You see like cutting tools, and
I would also like to specifically look at the tables with the bottles and stuff and look for a black oily unguent.
you do not see any kind of unguent, but you would definitely know that some of these are used in pretty common spell components.
Okay.
Leo will wait outside.
What's everybody else
So
doing?
if I don't find anything in there, then I'll kind of come out and head over to the other building.
Okay.
I'll follow to the
After
second
you.
one.
All right. So that one is also unlocked. And then, yeah, you look inside and you definitely very quickly notice it's almost the same as the south shed, but there are clearly 2 bottles that are labeled as potions of healing.
I just put those in my bag. I have a bag of holding and I'm gonna stick those in there.
Yeah, petty theft is fine whenever it's you.
Yep. I say, lady, forgive us. 2 prayers of the something. Penance. I don't know, something. It's not dark out. The Lady of the Moon isn't watching me right now.
That's fair. So as Nick went inside, what's everyone else doing?
Heading outside.
I'm
trying
gonna
to
walk
get
around the
Nick
back of the
is-
building.
Cleo's giving Nick as much space as he thinks she needs. So he's going to keep being at the back and
Oh,
waiting outside. Because
Okay.
for the life of him, he can't figure out what he did wrong.
He'll get it one
Despite
day.
her telling.
Yeah,
How big is this island, Rick?
it is approximately island sized.
Okay.
perfect.
It's like 50, 60 feet at its widest.
Okay, I think
it
Baltic
makes-
would
But
kind of skirt the edge of the island and just look for clues that other people have been
Ooh.
here recently.
roll me
Cleo's going up.
on top of the shed.
Yeah, once just next.
Bozic, roll me either nature or survival.
To nature. 19.
You definitely see fresh tracks.
One set?
Some kind of like canine type creature.
I'll point that out. There appears to be a fresh set of of canine tracks here.
Fresh shit.
Uh,
My mouth
Regular-
is all
regular dog or a biped?
It seems like a quadruped.
Quadruped, yeah.
And in the shed, I again don't find any of the ungent, just the potions.
Yep.
Okay.
And like I said, I'm going to go up and see if I can get a better view of the swamp from here.
Okay.
Perception or nature. I'm just seeing which one is better if I have one. Nature. Nature's slightly better. It's intelligence based. Crit one.
Yikes.
No,
yeah.
sorry, it's a 7. 7. It's not
Okay.
a 1. 7
Uh,
plus 2 is 9.
So, as you're kind of looking around, you don't really see a whole lot of note until you turn due north, and there is a very, very large stump. It is about 30 feet in diameter.
Damn near as big as this island.
Almost, yeah. And atop it, roll me another nature check, actually.
No problem. Let's see if I can get better than the 7. I got an 11, so 13 total.
Okay. Yeah, you see 2 wargs.
Warg, remind plush.
So they're like very, very large wolves. I mean, they're not large sized. I think they're medium.
Got it. Got it. Okay, I remember
Oh no,
now.
just kidding. They are large sized in 5e.
Yeah,
Um,
generally ridden by goblins in most mythology.
Yep, and some of them can speak.
Yep. Okay. Hey guys, a couple big ass pooches over there looking mean as fuck.
Oh, well, that explains the set of footprints I'm looking at.
That does
I'm
make
gonna
sense.
immediately crunch down so they can't see me and slide off this roof.
So
Well,
as you
keeping
do
my
that,
bearings the best I can.
you hear from said stump. You can't hide.
Great. I assume we all hear that.
Yeah, it's pretty loud.
Okay. Then
Who's hiding? Who's hiding, you mook?
you.
Yeah. What'd you start to say though, Aaron?
Oh, I was gonna talk back too.
Ah.
I was just gonna say, like we're just coming out to the research shed. Who's hiding from who? We're walking around out here.
You could even say you're walking here.
Yeah. I mean, Plea would. He's walking here for sure.
Yeah.
With all the confidence of a cis-het white man.
That white man.
Undeserved.
It's just pick on plush day. It's fine.
Yep.
Let's not candy coated. Undeserved. Actually,
I said
Pleonexy
it was for
probably deserves-
Pleonexy.
Cleo probably has deserved some of it. He did get this old, and he does make a lot of money, or
So
had
do
in the
we have
past.
a chance to do an action since this has happened, Rick?
I mean, they haven't moved. They haven't like done anything overtly threatening, other than telling Cleo that he can't hide.
Okay.
Cleo's heading their way.
Bozic wants to cast invisibility on himself. This is
Okay.
his new spell from being shadow touched.
Fantastic.
Great. And I do that. Touch myself. I'm invisible.
Nah.
You guys are so mature.
Have you met us?
Earlier,
you don't know
I
us at all.
loved the semi-hard.
I know.
And fleshy.
And fleshy. And Plannexi was just touching it.
And I let it go. I didn't jump on that, but I'm the bad guy. Anyway,
You're not the bad guy.
This
Cleo is.
is Aaron laughing, and Aaron
a douche.
can be a 12-year-old, even if Nick is more mature.
so I'm heading towards him, whatever else happens.
What's everyone else doing?
Hey, you guys seen this? You guys seen a guy wandering around a swamp out here?
I'm gonna follow Cleo.
Me too.
I'm
They
still
obvious-
on the island, like just on the outside, but I'm invisible watching.
I mean, Plush, is Cleo leaving the island, or is he staying on the island headed towards them?
Well, I'm going to get the closest point between A and B without going into the water.
Okay, perfect.
Same.
At this point, like I'm not going up to try to bitch slap somebody. I'm just making sure they understand he's not hiding from shit.
Okay.
And asking, hey, you guys seen a mook running around here? Some guy. And I'm going to describe metronome the best I can.
And they just kind of turn, and you see that they seem to have found something else that's caught their attention. And
Oh.
you all hear this stomping coming through the swamp. And as you turn, I assume you turn, you see the little halfling man that you had previously seen, who says, "Oh, hello. You probably don't want to. They're not very nice."
Neither am I, kid. Neither am I.
He's
So-
not a kid. He's definitely older.
Yeah,
I
Nick
don't
says,
care.
"Oh, sure. We were just going to the research labs. Sorry to bother you. I didn't know that there were such vicious creatures out here right by the research sheds."
And one of them just says, "Yes, we are indeed very vicious." And then they just kind of stalk off. They leap off the other side of the stump and seem to be kind of bored at this point.
Yeah.
Nice
Stalk
to meet
off.
you.
You just
If
stalk
they-
right off.
If they talked, I would be like, "It was nice to meet you." Like, she assumes that they are intelligent creatures and is going to try and be kind.
Fair. So yeah, you again
The
see this
talking that came
halfling
from
man.
the stump was not those guys though, right? Or the
No,
halfling
it
man?
was one of the wargs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, I thought it was the halfling.
Oh
Sorry.
no, the halfling was coming. Like he kind of caught their attention by running up. The initial talk, like saying that Cleo can't hide and things like that, that came from the wargs.
Oh,
Got
okay.
it.
But yeah, the halfling man says, "Oh, that was a close one. Those are some nasty buggers."
Oh, sure. They seemed polite enough.
Oh, they seem that way until they're not. What?
Okay.
You say so.
But you're out here with them. Are you okay? Do you need any help?
Oh no, I'm quite all right. What is it that you're looking for out here specifically?
Well, we were doing some research on some fungus in the swamps. We were sent out here as part
We're
of our
looking for a guy.
detention. It was part of our detention to do this research, right? We said that this was a detention swamp.
That's what it's called, yeah. Eris, what did you start to say?
I said we were looking for a guy. Eris
Well, you
isn't
found
good
a
at
guy.
lying.
I'm here,
Oh,
and that's
This
perfect.
this
and just like looks at
This is
Nick
not
and is like, well,
metronome,
this
though, is it?
No.
Okay.
And he just looks at Nick and is like, well, you've come to the right place for fungi.
How about
Absolutely.
oozes? How about oozes? You seen any black oozes around? We were specifically looking for that too.
I haven't seen any black oozes, no.
Okay,
Well,
well,
right, Nick? We're looking for a black ooze.
So you
well, some black oily substance. It's not like a sentient ooze or creature.
and Nick, you would know
My
that
bad.
Kina had kind of explained it's not that it is always that black oily texture. That's just
Mhm.
kind of what it's like whenever it's corrupted.
Oh, gotcha.
But she
So-
had mentioned that there's like a spring where normally this component is collected.
And that is in the swamp?
It is in the swamp, yeah.
Okay. So I would say that we were also told to look for a very specific fungus that was in the spring in the swamp.
I see. Yes, the spring fungi. I'm very familiar.
Yeah, if you wanted to point us in the right direction, we'd greatly appreciate that.
Oh
Me
well,
and my 2 companions.
well, you see, you passed it. It was back there, and points back to where you guys had originally come from.
Absolutely. Like how far back exactly? Like, you know, I don't know, kilometers, leagues, whatever we use. And
We're in the water.
I honestly, I don't even know what they measured with back then because that's not something that I bothered to look into.
Ropic.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He just says, "Well, you remember there were those 2 docks? It was the other dock.
Oh yes.
That's where you can find a lot of the fungi.
Oh great.
And
We'll
I
just-
need you all to roll. Go ahead and say what you're gonna say.
Oh, I was gonna say we'll just head that way.
Yeah. I need you all to roll an investigation check, please.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say initiative
10.
Not 20.
16.
Sorry, what am I rolling again? I went to sleep for a second.
Investigation.
Okay, thank you. Sorry about that.
How dare you? Horribly offended.
4.
How dare.
Okay. Who got the 20? Was that Bozic? Okay.
Bozic.
Yeah, so Nick and Bozic, something seems off about this guy. Does not seem... You kind of think it's not the same guy you talked to before. Like, you noticed that initially he had sort of like graying, curly hair, and Nick, to you, he looks like he has just straight black hair. Bozic, to you, he looks like he has just completely white curly hair.
Can I insight check what he's telling me about the spring?
You can definitely guess, because you guys both rolled pretty well. I'm not going to make you roll again.
Okay.
You can definitely guess that if it's not the same guy, somebody is not telling the truth. It might be this guy.
Right.
It might be the one you had talked to before.
Mm-hmm. I will just say, we did just go on those the docks, and we didn't see a spring right there. Would you mind showing us?
Oh yes, absolutely. And he starts to lead you towards the other dock, the one that you guys didn't walk out on. And are you guys all following? What's everyone kind of doing here?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, he sees 3 of us.
Right.
So at least because he can see me, I'm following.
I will bring up the alleged rear, and I'll be making a lot of extra splashing noise to cover up chest hairs, silence walking in the water.
Well, I think I'll be at the end because you don't really know where I am. You could be running.
Yeah, I know, but at the end,
Yeah.
I know you're around somewhere, so I'm going to plod
Okay,
and be unnecessarily loud.
Yeah, I'll trail behind everybody.
Okay. Perfect. Let's see.
I suddenly got very clumsy.
So, sorry, I'm trying to read this real quick.
Read faster.
I can't.
Daddy, Dungeon Daddy, read fast.
That escalated so
That
quickly.
was so creepy.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Okay,
It's the least I could do.
it's something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it leads you all back to the original shore.
It leads us. Yeah, that was a good word slip. Very, very good slip. Continue.
Yeah.
We're dead.
Not everything is going to kill you. And so, you guys go back to the original dock, kind of following the same path that Nick had led you on. And then you make your way to the other dock. And he just says, it's right over there. You see him on the end of the dock?
No, I can't see. I'm kind of short. Could you just bring us there? Just a slight. I'm sorry. I'm just so. I'm
He says,
height challenge.
he looks up at you, this halfling, and says, uh-huh.
I know, but I can't see it. Can you see it? Because I cannot.
Well, maybe you just need to get down at my level.
So I didn't realize dwarves were much taller than halflings, but just take a little.
Dwarves are like 4 to 5 feet. 4 is kind of on the very low end. Halflings
okay.
are shorter than that. They're usually closer to like, I think 3.5 or so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't have. I thought we were the same height.
I got you. No, you're definitely noticeably taller.
Okay. I wouldn't have said the thing about being short. Maybe my eyes aren't good. It's right here, and I kind of point to where.
He's like, no,
He
you
says
gotta
it
go
is?
to the end. Just trust me.
Oh, okay, and I do.
Okay.
Oh God.
What's everyone else doing?
I'm watching.
Yeah.
Not going.
You're muted, Plush.
I'm going to ready an action to run in there and pull sideburns out of whatever quagmire they might fall into.
I mean, I'm definitely feeling like he's going to push me in, so I'm going ahead, but I'm wary.
Yeah. So
I'm also going to try to get up beside this individual
okay.
within that 5-foot punching range.
So paranoid.
While looking
paranoid.
as incompetent as possible, splashing around,
Right.
pretending to slip, looking off the wrong direction, while keeping an eye on my friend. I think
Maybe.
Friend? Question mark.
Yeah.
we'll see how this goes.
There's definitely a question mark there. Yeah. So play an XE. What is your AC?
16.
Okay. So as Nick makes his way out there, this halfling kind of just like starts to shuffle a little bit and then tries to bite you.
Reaction, shield of faith.
Oh, I mean,
I'm sorry.
it wasn't gonna hit in the first place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
It's gonna
It's
try-
not it's a bonus action anyway. I thought it was a reaction.
Yeah, that's fair. But even if it was a reaction, I would just say like it wasn't going to hit. It rolled
Okay.
kind of low, so
it's going to pathetically try to bite me.
yeah. And then it is
Or was
going
it
to.
biting Nick? I'm
No,
sorry, I'm
it-
confused.
It was trying to play an Nexie because
Oh.
Nick had gone out there. It was still next to play an Nexie. He was
okay.
trying to stay up next to it.
Where I
So-
do the most of my casting of fist.
Excuse you. Sorry. Dog's angry because it's past dinner time.
Mhm.
So she's gonna
Understandable.
throw a little temper tantrum, as you do. So it is going to disengage and try to run.
I'm gonna
Uh,
cast. Oh, can we cast
yeah.
a surprise round or no?
I mean, you can definitely attempt to, but it kind of got the surprise round here initially.
Right.
But if you have a reaction, you can definitely use a reaction.
I don't think I have any reactions.
No, that is not a reaction.
I mean, I would, if I was also within 5 feet, I would get an opportunity attack if he tried to.
It disengaged, and you're not within 5 feet.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to fucking chase something through the swamp. I got nothing to throw.
Yeah, I can cast something from a distance, but until it's my turn, I don't
Sure.
think
Yeah, I
there's
don't
anything
have-
I can do.
I don't have any reactions.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have you guys go ahead and roll initiative then.
So he took off running?
Mm-hmm.
Which direction?
Great question.
Thank you.
Southeast.
Which is the way we came or away from the way we
It's
came?
kind of the way you came, yeah.
Great. I got an 18 for my initiative.
Nice.
I got a 13.
7.
Poor Eris.
I actually can't roll dice.
All right.
I think I'm last.
Has it been a minute yet, by the way?
Oh, no. Definitely not.
Is that how
Bozic,
long
what did
the
you get again?
invisibility lasts?
18.
And Nick.
13.
Okay, that's what I thought. So, Bozic, you get to go first.
Mm-hmm. I'm still concentrating on being invisible, but I'm going to chase after him.
Okay. And I mean, you
How
can
far?
cast other spells as long as they're not concentration spells.
Yeah, but as soon as I cast a spell or attack, my visibility
Drop.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's a non-attack spell, I think you can, but otherwise.
Oh, it used to be.
Yeah.
Back in the
How
day.
far away is he though?
He didn't get super far. He's got little legs.
Okay, I'm just gonna try and tackle him.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to catch up to him pretty quickly. He does have a
Yeah.
speed of 30, but I mean that's the same as everybody else.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, roll me an opposed strength check.
Great. Hold up.
Really, really go. No.
15.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely like lower your head, get down into position, just wrap up his legs and take him down.
Face first into the swamp.
Yeah,
Into the mud, the blood, and the beer.
yeah, it's a full-on rugby tackle.
Nice.
Yeah. And I pull his head up out of the swamp so he doesn't like drown. But I'm
very
holding
considerate.
him. Yeah.
How generous.
But you're doing what?
I've got him, I guess. I don't know if it's technically a grapple, but I'm holding him.
Yeah, I'll count it if that's what you're.
And I'm
going
not
for.
invisible anymore, especially because I have like mud on me now.
Yeah, yeah. And you tackled him, so I think he knows
Yeah,
where you're
right.
at.
It's probably pretty scary all in all.
Yeah. So Nick, you are up next.
I cast command on him,
Okay.
and I'm
Um,
gonna cast stop.
Okay. And that's a wisdom save, right?
It is.
Okay. Yeah, he stops trying to fight Bozic. How long does
Okay.
that last?
It will last. Where does it say duration? 1 round.
Okay. I mean, that's something.
So
right?
he doesn't get on his turn. He won't get to try and break out, right?
Right. Are you doing anything else with your turn? I mean, that was a pretty good start.
No. I'm gonna the rest of my turn I'm gonna walk up to this guy who is stopped.
And underneath Bozic.
Yes. Which I assume because that is attacking, like tackling is attacking, we can now see Bosik.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
said
yeah.
that though. I'm not invisible
Okay.
anymore.
Sorry.
It's okay. Also because I'm covered in mud, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. So after that, it would be his turn, but he is not able to do anything. So
Bummer,
Eris.
dude.
I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb at him.
Okay.
Let's assume he's a bad guy and I want him to die.
While I'm holding him, oh no.
Yeah.
Huh?
You would definitely have to do it at disadvantage.
A disadvantage?
Mm-hmm.
Well, because he's
well.
prone.
I mean, I
But
guess.
Bozzik's on top
and
of
he's
him.
under.
Right.
He's got a partial cover from Bosik, I guess.
Yeah, but typically,
if he's-
if
I forgot he was
somebody's
on the ground.
prone, yeah, prone,
Right.
you get spell disadvantage anyway.
Okay, instead I'm gonna do Mind Sliver.
Okay.
So he
let's
has to
go.
make intelligence 14 save.
Let me see. Oh, he got a nat 20. So
Okay, well then nothing happens, and I'm gonna head closer to him.
Okay, cool.
I'll stay like 10 feet away.
play next to you.
How far did he get from me?
About 30 feet.
Okay. I'm going to walk 20 feet towards them. And then I'm going to cast Prestidigitation on chest hair and clean up chest hair covered in mud. Going to
Okay.
leave the mook. But then I'm going to turn 100. I'm going to turn right around 180 and look around for other opponents. I think these three got this mook, and I'm just going to make sure that those wargs aren't his buddy.
You don't see anything else.
And I'm going to keep looking unless they holler they need help. I'm going to assume they got this. You know, respectfully, like you do.
Oh, jeez. All right. So it is back to Bosik.
Oh, that was fast.
Yeah.
Bosik will walk him back to the pier, 30 feet, and while he does, he's just like kind of shaking him a little bit. And he's like, "What are you up to, mister? That was impolite to try and bite my friend."
Okay. And I'll have you roll another opposed strength check.
Okay.
It's just the day of sneezes, apparently.
12.
It's going around. Is it a 12?
My wife is sick.
Kayla, did you say 12?
Yes.
Perfect. Yeah, so you definitely can feel him struggling. And he just says, just let me go. Let me go.
No. Not until you explain yourself.
He says, there's nothing to explain. Let me go.
After that, like, can Nick use her turn to also go up and physically restrain him with Bosik?
I mean,
So that-
I'll allow it.
So that we are like basically, I mean, two people like one arm each,
Right.
kind of to help. I'm not super strong, but I figure since I was like right next to them and I could help walk him back. And
I mean, we'll treat it like the help action.
okay,
So,
Oof.
Bosik, you'll have advantage on strength checks for as long as Nick is helping.
Okay.
So, Are you
Cleo's
doing
just
anything else?
shaking his head, watching this amateurish attempt at grappling and wrestling. It's hilarious.
I mean, the tackle was pretty solid.
Tackle was, but these two could learn some arm bars and maybe a hammer lock. That'd be handy.
can Nick say like you need to tell us what's going on here also with her turn?
Sure. Yeah.
Just
I
kind
mean,
of like intimidate maybe.
okay. Yeah,
I
I'll
want to
let
help
you.
persuade if I can.
Yeah, I'll let you roll your intimidation. Amanda, how is Eris helping?
Just trying to persuade him that we can make things a lot easier if you'll just tell us what's going on.
Okay. And Nick, you can roll with
I got a-
advantage.
Oh, well, I got a dirty 20. I can roll it again, but I probably won't do as well. Intimidation.
I mean, Amanda would have thought that with
Nope.
that disadvantage earlier. And
Yeah. Dirty 20 is the best.
Yeah, so he just says, there's nothing to tell. You're in my swamp. Get out of my swamp.
We're students. We were supposed to be here. What are you doing here and why are you trying to bite students?
This is my swamp. I live here. You're trespassing.
It's the
We
school
didn't know
swamp.
that.
What do you mean you live here?
I live here. This is my swamp. Go away.
You're
Be a little more
muted.
Specific.
Was somebody saying something? Plush?
Plush was muted, whatever he said.
Right.
Oh, sorry. I just said, get out of my swamp.
Yeah. So he just continues. It's like, it's my swamp. Not leaving. Not leaving.
Okay,
It's my
well,
swamp.
seems like maybe we should walk you back to the people in charge. If you're a safety hazard to students. If you're going
Can
to
we just kill him?
bite.
No, we can't just.
No,
I like the way you think,
He
Aries.
says he
I can
lives
just kill him.
there.
So as you say this, he's definitely going to try and fight to break free. So
Okay.
he is rolling.
I like the way
horribly.
Ears thinks. That's a good one.
So
Can we just
Bozic,
kill
I'll have
him?
you roll strength check with advantage.
Okay.
Eris is a vicious elf.
It's that
15.
homeschooled mentality.
That's right. Scrappy.
Did you hear me? Got a 15.
Oh. I did not hear you the first time, so that's perfect. Yeah, so it seems like maybe he's tiring himself out a little bit. He's trying, but just seems like he's a little bit weaker. And he just says, please let me go. This is my
Well,
swamp.
Right.
Just
And
wanna-
it seems like you're not being very honest with us about why you were biting our friend.
I mean, his arm looks really tasty.
Okay, sure. Lots of people look tasty to some people, but doesn't mean you can go around biting people in polite society. Ask for consent, dude. You're not a
says-
vampire.
He says, did you ask
I
for
mean,
consent
unless
to
you
come
are.
into my swamp? Because I don't remember you asking me for permission to come into my swamp.
The school, in
It's the
fact, owns this
school
swamp.
Mm,
Wait,
debatable.
Are you faculty?
No. I live in the
Well,
swamp.
Is this
Well, you gotta
the
go
first time you've seen people in your swamp? Because I feel like this is a very popular place. They send people here for detention after all.
Yes, and I try to bite them pretty frequently.
Have you ever tried to speak with the Strixhaven faculty about this problem? I feel like
And
this
he
is
just
the
looks at
better
you and
way
is
to
like,
go about this.
I've never heard of this Strixhaven.
That's not it.
You know, Pandaros.
Says, I did see a Strix the other day. It was pretty cool, but I wouldn't
We've
call this
seen
a haven
Strix here
for them.
too. Yes.
Because
We've
I tried to
also
bite
seen
it too.
Strix here. Well, but you know, the school behind us there, Pandaros, have you ever tried to speak with anybody there? I feel like this is not the way to go about getting your swamp.
I think I'm talking to somebody from there right now.
Well,
Right?
but we're
Not-
just students. We have no authority there.
Oh, so you can get out of my swamp.
Well, no, you see, because there's
Okay,
authority
that's
on
enough of
us
this.
that have sent us to the swamp, so therefore we're supposed to be here.
I'm gonna bonk him on the head with my staff.
Roll an attack.
I'm walking towards him.
Oh yeah,
pulling
let me just roll an attack.
I'm going to pull 50 feet of hemp rope out of my backpack as I'm walking towards him.
He says, I don't eat rope. I don't know why you're getting that out.
Uh-huh.
A 3 to hit. Yep. The
Yeah,
goal
you
is to
very,
see how
very
many
lightly.
natural ones I can roll today, so that's fine.
This mook, I'm going to tie his hands behind his back.
Got it.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
so
but-
then we'll bring him into the faculty lounge.
I'm going to tie his hands behind his back, and then I'm going to use the other 40 feet and wrap him around like a burrito baby.
He says, just
Make him
no,
like
no,
a
I will pay
cocoon.
you. I will pay you to leave. Please just leave my swamp.
How much?
What's your name?
None of your business.
Wait, how much?
100 gold.
Nope. Cleo, no, that's not enough.
No.
Fine. So I'm gonna tie the
Keep
rope off.
in
He's
mind,
all
you guys
wrapped-
only make 1 gold per day working.
Yeah, doesn't
So
matter. He's all wrapped up like a cocoon, and I'm just gonna hang him upside down over my shoulder.
it says
Walk
500,
towards-
500, 500.
You got it on you?
If I had it on me, I would have offered it a while ago.
No. I think we need to go talk to the
But
school
I don't
faculty.
trust.
It's
I don't
right
trust your little
over there.
random biting ass.
It's right over
don't
there, and
get
he's
it.
like trying to like motion with his head as best he can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I gotta bring him up, and I'm gonna do this with him. Beep 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 beep.
Yeah, I feel like we've caught a leprechaun and he's pointing us to his gold.
Yeah,
you
I
you
just,
holler when your nose is pointed to it.
no,
You're gonna stand him in a circle.
let's just take him to Kina. I don't want to get in trouble. I just want to find out what this is because this is shady.
Yeah, this is
It
quite
is
a
shady.
nuisance.
And when you
I'd
say
rather-
Kina, he says, no. I do not want to talk to her.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
definitely taking Makina now.
Go, Kina, huh? Oh,
I
this is
will-
perfect. Okay.
I have 1,000 gold. It's everything that
Yeah.
I have. Please,
Uh-huh.
just
Yeah,
let me go.
no.
Let me go.
This
No.
this is the school's swamp, and we need to talk to Kina. She's our professor.
I
Yeah,
don't need to talk
you're
to her
gonna-
though.
No,
Well,
you
Yeah,
do.
you do.
Mhm.
Like Kina, Mr. Halfling?
No, I don't.
Is there a history between you two?
Well, she likes to come into my swamp, and I don't like her very much. She's not very nice.
Oh, I would say that she's very nice. She's just large,
thought she
and I
was
know that's
wonderful.
intimidating.
Does she come into your home and just
I mean,
Mess it
she's
up?
allowed to come into my dorm because she's a
Because the
professor.
school owns it, just like the
Yeah.
swamp.
I mean,
Yeah. I'm all right. That's enough of this shit. And I'm just gonna start walking back to the school,
yeah.
swinging this freaking halfling around on a little bit of rope,
Okay.
throw over my shoulder.
No, he's gonna puke on your shoes there, buddy. Be kind.
Won't be the first time. Why do you think I learned to prestidigitation? When you rough people up, they tend to barf on you.
Yeah. I'll definitely clean you up if you throw
So,
up on
yeah.
him.
Let's
Okay.
go. We're going back to the school. This did
So-
not work out as planned.
So as you are trying to haul him out, you suddenly feel the weight drop, and you see
Oh,
that he
no.
has clawed his way out of the ropes and starts to scramble away.
I want to lightning lure him before he gets too far.
You beat me to it.
I mean, are we back in initiative? What do we
Yeah.
need to do?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to grab him. If he can, I can grab him before he gets away from me.
Do we re-roll or use our same initiative?
We'll use the same one. I'm going to let Eris, since she did say that, and then we'll just go from there.
Okay.
Oh, I'm last.
Is a strength 14 safe?
Okay. Let me see. Oh, yeah, no, he does not pass.
He does not save?
Correct.
Okay, it pulls him 10 feet closer to me.
Nice.
Does that make him land within 5 feet of me?
No, since he's got a speed of 30.
Okay, so it just pulls him 10 feet closer then.
Doesn't do anything else?
No, not unless he lands within 5 feet of me.
Gotcha. Okay. So after Eris would be Planexi.
Oh, Pleonexi does exactly the same thing.
Lightning lure?
Lightning
Amazing.
lure
Of
Can
course
get
he
him-
took that.
to next to me.
What happens if he passes?
Nothing.
Okay. Yeah, no.
Can't be moved or nothing.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I cast that first, and then because it didn't work, I'm just going to move close to beside him.
Okay. Yeah, because it's only 20 feet away, so it's not even your full movement.
Yeah.
Perfect. He just says, I will get you the gold. Please do not make me talk to her. She is very mean. And it'll be
We
Bob's
do
turn.
not want your gold, little man. We just
Careful.
want
Some
to
of us might
mediate-
want some gold.
We just want to mediate a conversation for you so we can go about our daily tasks.
So
I have a question. Do you know Metro Nominoid? Whatever the hell his name is.
Metropolis?
Metropolis.
Yep, nailed it.
Metronome.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He says, you mean him? And you see this man
Whoa. What?
with
Son of a
dark
bitch.
clothing, wearing a helmet that hides his face, and says, well, I didn't expect to see you again so soon, Planexi. And that's where we're going to end the session, because we went pretty late tonight.
Awkward.
Damn it.
I won't even be a smartass. I'll save it for 2 weeks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Are
So,
you going to keep track of our initiative order for us, Rick? So
I
we
mean, I
know
do
that-
have it on my note app, so I'll just
Okay.
have
Yeah,
to...
I would like to re-roll.
Same.
I
You
got
both
a
just get one.
3. I want to re-roll. I
I
can't
might
get a lot
make
worse than
new
a
dice
3.
to play next time just to
Right.
see if that helps. I don't know.
Yeah,
Definitely not
weight
weighted or
them
anything.
well.
Yeah.
Weight them well.
All right, so we will go back around real quick. Make sure we do any shout outs and whatnot. So I think, Aaron, you went last in the beginning, so if you want to start us off.
I always want to just shout.
Hey, hi, I'm Erin. Even Footing Games. You can find us on all your social places at Even Footing Games, and buy Babies and Broadswords wherever you find books. Pretty much all of them.
Fantastic.
Nailed it.
All right, Kayla.
You are the hype.
Hey, I'm Kayla from the Potions and Potpourri podcast. You can find us wherever you get your shows, interact with us on social media. Find me and Rick in the Cantrips and Coffee Spelljammer stream opposite of this game.
Yeah. I'm glad you always remember because I literally always forget.
Yeah, that's okay. I got you.
All right, Plush.
Hello, I am Plush Viking. You can find me on Instagram at Flocking Insane Plush Viking, or Friday nights on Twitch, where I build scale model miniatures out of garbage. This is all recycled material, and that's my shtick.
So dope. I love that.
Excellent.
That's it. That's all I do. I play games. You want me in your game? Find me.
Sounds like a challenge. All right, Amanda.
Hey, I'm Amanda from Desired Effect Dice. You can find me on Instagram and Etsy at Desired Effect Dice, and also on the episodes of Bad Boys of the Alexandria on Hammer of the Gods. And you can use coupon code HAMPOD15 for 15% off on my Etsy store.
Yeah. All righty. And again, I'm Dungeon Master Rick of Hammer of the Gods. This, it's my shit. That's what we're here for.
I felt personally attacked. I'm like, come on, I'm not that guy anymore. I'm grown. Gotta remember, I was in the bar scene in like the early 90s.
I
So-
was in the preschool in the early 90s.
Yeah, right. It was
I was in elementary
Heavens.
school. What?
Yeah.